get around right here, a little play, and keep going up to the upside. Potentially. And yes, this is another forex type related video. This is a breakdown of the S&P 500 and what is the S&P 500 currently doing right now. The S&P 500 has been on a steady downtrend since the beginning of the year. Really around January 4th, it has been nothing but in a steady downtrend. Now let's look at NASDAQ real quick. NASDAQ has been doing virtually the same thing around the same time also, January 4th, and the market has just been doing nothing but tanking. This is on the daily right now, and in my opinion, the market has corrected itself, but I don't want to speak too surely on that right now. We have a big bullish candle right here on the daily. Let's go back to the S&P 500. Big bullish candle right here on the daily. And I just don't want to speak too much. And just by going my indicators, price is above all the lines of support. And right now, I feel like, this market could just absolutely be bullish crazy. Like, there's so much potential upside that can occur. That's absolutely insane. We've been doing nothing but tanking for the last 8 months, and now might be the time that all that tanking stops. But what is the S&P 500 doing? What is the stock market? What is the indice market doing currently right now? Let's put this horizontal line right here. So we can see that price clearly broke through this line of resistance. Broke through. Now what can price do right now? Price can, come back down here and play right here, but ultimately price has to go up. Let's see what else we can do. Okay. Let's put another one down there. Oh yeah, I like lines. Some people hate on lines, but I love me some lines. Some very nicely placed, organized lines. Oh yeah, I can vibe with it. Let's try to get it somewhat close. But I do recommend trading with zones though. And I'm going to get into that later, but this is just on the daily, and I'm trying to do a demonstration. But I do recommend trading in zones, though, and I'm going to show you all some of that later. Price has been doing nothing but been bullish. Let's go down to the 4-hour, because we're going to do a top-down analysis. And that's how you should always go into your trades, is in a top-down analysis. And let's look some more. Man, this is absolutely beautiful. Like, oh, could be a handle, could be a teacup. See what that looks like. Could be a teacup. But price most definitely has. This is I feel like this is a beautiful entry point. Price has the buy. Price has the buy. Okay, let me pull out a Fibonacci now. Whoa. Pull out a Fibonacci. All right. Was this the golden zone? Was this the golden zone to get in? Let's put this back. let's see what we're looking at here. Where can price? Is this where we're projecting right here? Is this projection right here? Is this the projected upside? Is that where price heading? All right, let's take this Fibonacci off. I'm gonna keep that line up there just for future references. Let's get this Fibonacci off. Whoa. Okay. All right, Fibonacci. Let's put another fib down, but let's do the fib going up. Okay. Just a different, ratio, just different perspective of how to look at this market. And as a trader, you need to always come up with alternative scenarios. So in this scenario, this would be the golden zone to sell. And let's see where the markets will sell to. And I'm going to make this line right here red. Horizontal line. Dang, how was it already red? I have no idea. It's like it heard me. Okay. Let's get that back in auto. Whoo. Potentially. Let's go back out to the daily. Let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna make this one a little longer. So right now we're like at a 50-50 right now. We're in this zone right here. We're at a 50-50. What can the market do? What are we going to see? Because if the market goes down to this red line right here, that is absolutely absurd. And that is a huge indication that we are in a recession. But the market goes up, that would mean the market would have corrected itself and is a healthy market nevertheless. So let me take this fib down. Let's get back to the 4 hour. Let's break this down. Let's go into the 1 hour. And I hardly ever use the 2 hour and all, it's the somewhat other odd increments like the 3 hour. Unless, I'm in the middle of the trade, but we're going to go back down to the 1 hour. The 1 hour is a very good chart to trade on. But once we get the momentum from the daily and the 4 hour, then we can go into the hourly, the 30-minutely. And I've never heard it been called that, the 30-minutely, but it's that in this video today. Now, we can see what we're working with. Price did not break above that. Once price got right here, did not break above that. Bam. Broke. Once it broke above that, now it has to go up. But let's look at the regions and the zones that some realistic targets and goals that we can aim for and could potentially take profit if you were to get in this particular trade. And I said something about zones earlier. Let me make some zones. Come on now, follow me. Put that over a little bit that way. This right here, make that green. No, but I want your field to be green. Yeah, let's make that green. That's the potential zone. We could potentially take some profit out. if you were to want to get in this week. Some big ups. Here's another zone. That and here's another zone. So those are 2 take profits. Let's see what that looks like. And I always kind of like to go out on the bigger time frames just to see really just how much, we got to go, how long it's going to take. And that's a lot of time. So I don't know if I'm just blowing smoke through your ears or what, but this is a extremely bullish opportunity and a lot of money to be made in these regions right here. These will be my 2 take profits. Take profit number 1 and take profit number 2. Take profit number 1. We take profit number 2 right here. Shoot, let me make that P capitalized just to have everything the same. Take profit number 1, take profit number 2. Now, that's for the bullish side. Those are my 2 take profits for the bullish side. Let me keep breaking down this increment. Let's go down to the 45 minute time frame. So we're working with. And as you guys are watching this video, I want y'all to kind of look for what do y'all see also. What do y'all see, Alright, let's go down to the 30. I really don't trade on the 45 minute. Let's go down to the 30-minute time frame. And now we can really see some very incremental entry points. Now, once you get onto the smaller time frames, you got to find your entry points. Okay? These are your entry points and your stop losses and your different key factors that go into the trade like that. These are where those start coming into play. Once you know the momentum, once you know the motion of where the charts are going, now you need to find your entry points and your exit points. Where you're going to get in and how much money are you willing to risk on these trades. Now I'm going to use some more lines. Horizontal ray. This is a level of play and make that red. Now, that is going to be where price has some hiccups. Going to auto. Price is going to have some hiccups around right here. And this is my first chart breakdown, so just bear with me. They will get better as I continue doing these. But price is gonna hiccup around right here, and where's it at? Could see a similar situation like how we got right here. Get around right here, low play. and keep going up to the upside. Potentially. And like I said, I'll always like to go out into the other time frames just to see what that would look like, just to even see if it looks realistic. And to me, that does. Maybe not as bullish as it's going up, but something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, dude, because you're a fucking trader. Something to that effect. So yes, that is what I feel like the SMP 500 is going to be doing soon. I feel like it's going to be extremely bullish and like extremely large amounts of money to be made in the upcoming weeks, days, and minutes and hours. There's money to be made all the time. But let's look at the potential other side. Okay, let's look at the sell. Okay, let's look at that, because you always got to take both factors into consideration. And now, since I just got done with the buying aspect, let's look at the selling aspect. Y'all can still see the two lines I got made earlier. Alright, those are my two take profits for the bullish. Let's look at the bearish. Let me pull that fib back up. Okay. And if you go by the fib looking like this is a green, this is a huge selling zone right here, okay? This is a entry point to get into a sell if you're looking at the Fibonacci from this perspective and this point of view. So you have always got to look at all angles and all aspects of the market before you just be so 100% confident in, you know, just one scenario. Because if I'm going by this, then once price gets around to this zone right here, price is going to tank. And price will continue falling. All right, path. Why you don't want to? That's what price is gonna do. Continue falling in the way it has been doing. And let's put a trend line right here, just to. And would that be wrong? Like, you know, that's the thing about the stock market and just these markets in general. You know, is that wrong? You know, that looks pretty textbook to me. But what makes me feel like it's bullshit is the change of character that occurred right here. But you always gotta look at it from all aspects and all angles. And you know, price could, you know, could theoretically continue trading in this channel. You know, why not? Why not? I mean, a lot of things we don't know what's going on overseas, and we just don't know. So that is most definitely another option. Price gets in the zone it's in right now and tanks, sells hard once market opens Monday morning. And I'm recording this video as of August 14th. So yeah, this is on Sunday. And right now would be the decision factor time of what the market's gonna do, and we will see. But if the market does sell, my entry point would obviously be somewhere in the zone, preferably right here where my red line is. Let's get off that daily. Let's go to the hourly. Right here where my red line is, that would be my entry point. And I would just wait it out. Wait it out just to see what the market will do. And I'll see what all my other indicators, like my moving averages and my EMAs, and you know what all that's telling me. I would most definitely enter for the sell right here. This red line, I would most definitely enter for a sell right here. If I was selling, if I was bearish. But I mean, how can you tell that's not wrong? You know, how can you say that? And then what if it does continue selling all the way down here, and the market does that would be the market does the absolute unthinkable. I cannot imagine that, and I would be scared to know what that would be like. That's the unimaginable. And in my opinion, I do just feel like the market will correct itself and continue on to the upside and continue on being healthy. United States has a good economy. I know we're not perfect, but the United States has a good economy, and there's no reason for, big crazy downfalls in the market as like that. But hey, you never know, and I never know, but yes, I do believe the market will be bullish, and this right here would be an ultimate goal to hit right here at 51.94. Yes, if you guys like this breakdown, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, subscribe for more of these breakdowns of these trades and for more of my opinions. And I know this is kind of probably a little boring, and I need to find a way to make these more entertaining and to make these more textbook and more thorough. But this is my first more live breakdown. So yes, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And it's been Davey.